hello, and namaste. Welcome to another interesting story. The title of the story is It's Not Complicated. Yes, come on, let me tell you the story. The story is about an old man who was very frustrated. Frustrated for a fact that his shoes were slowly getting unrepairable, irreparable. He could not get them repaired. That means they were totally worn out. And he at the same time was used to walking a lot, moving around a lot. So he could not, very happily stay with those shoes. So he wanted to buy a new pair of shoes. But then he wanted to know that what is the exact way of buying a perfect fitting shoes, because he understood one simple fact that if the shoes that he buys are not comfortable, he's going to be in a problem. So what he did was he said, let me get some knowledge about it, because this gentleman valued knowledge a lot. He gathered all the books and he started reading. So many books he read, book after book after book after book. He gathered all the knowledge. He even learned how to make a measuring stick to measure his feet and the shoe so that they are right fit. He did all that. He made a measuring stick. Everything was ready. And when he was confident that yes, now I can go and buy a pair of nice shoes for myself, okay, because buying shoes in those days was not very easy. Okay, it's not that this guy didn't have money or anything, it's just that difficult. So he finally, because he was confident, he walked to the shop and he liked a pair of shoes. The moment he reached, he liked a pair of shoes that was exactly as per his taste as far as the aesthetics were concerned. Very happy. But now he wanted to measure the shoes. And he realized that he has forgotten his measuring stick at home. Now his house was too far. So he thought, now if I went back and then got my measuring stick and then come back here, by the time the shop will be closed. Can't help. So very disheartened, he went back home. He said, I'll come tomorrow. Now next day morning he got up, he took a look at his shoes, now which were absolutely no longer wearable. So he left them there and he started walking bare feet. Now he walked to the market barefoot and he reached the shop and to discover that the shoes that he had liked the previous day were sold. He was very sad. He was like, now what? The shopkeeper was also a bit sorry for him. He said, sir, if you liked the shoes, you should have taken it yesterday. What was stopping you? The old man said, sir, I had forgotten my measuring stick at home, so I couldn't measure the shoe yesterday, and so I did not take it. But today I have my measuring stick, so I can measure, but then there is no shoe. The shopkeeper laughed heartily and he said, sir, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you had your feet with you yesterday. All you had to do was step into the shoes and see if you were comfortable, and you could have taken it. For buying a shoe, all you need is your feet, the shoe, and some common sense. It isn't complicated. Buying shoes is not complicated, isn't it? Yes. Now here is the lesson. The lesson is, when we come across a difficulty or a situation in life, it's always good to have knowledge about it. Gathering knowledge is not a bad thing, but you should not give it way so much importance that you finally stop using your common sense. Now you, because majority problems in life can be resolved with simple common sense. You don't need to complicate it, right? So gain knowledge. Gaining knowledge is not wrong. It's a good thing. But then don't try to apply all the knowledge you gained in every possible situation, right? So let's not complicate the things. If you feel that you like the lesson of the story, please go ahead, like, share, and subscribe, and share it with your friends too. This is Mukta signing off from Mukta's Wisdom Way. Thank you so much for your time, and we will see you in the next video with another interesting story. Till then, take care.